It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll play host to a battle between conferences. Who knows what we're in store for here on Monday Night Prime Time.
Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson, first play, going to throw. A little short one there, caught by Likely. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Hardy. Powers past him at midfield. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 24 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive, and it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bucs getting ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Baker Mayfield leading him out in his 2nd season as a Buccaneer and his 7th overall.
And he had a most impressive bounce-back season last year, nearly leading his team to the NFC Championship game. That's not something you see every day, and he was rewarded for it as Tampa Bay decided to make him definitely.
And right away, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. From the gun, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. 7 yards there and a first down. Mayfield off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Palmer going in motion right. Mayfield. That's completed right side to Palmer. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Aguilar in motion left. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tucker now to add the point after. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. 21-0 our score after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 3rd down and 13.
It's a gain of 2. 3rd down.
Mayfield down. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. He may go. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their own 23. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Otten brings it in over.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. In motion comes the tight end left. Here's Jackson. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw.
A check down here for Henry.
And he's got this down to the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Now it's Jackson.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Flushed out right.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Tucker now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Rolling to his left.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman. He's got room to roam.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. He completes it right side to White. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
What's that?
Godwin, the motion man.
What's that?
Throwing, Mayfield.
That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Mayfield looks to throw. Looking for Godwin. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
Rolling to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is caught at the 20. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. They go play action now. Jackson.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry as the first half is winding down.
And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, Mayfield. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
But down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity to cut into their lead. A big-time play by those guys on that side of the ball.
Now it's Jackson.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And Jackson throwing once more. Flush to his right. Touchdown! Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Ravens take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
At the 28-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Mayfield.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and forever. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
On the return, Hardy.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Oh, some strong running.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. Muscles him, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the gun, Mayfield. Under pressure, they got him again.
The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Henry. Derrick Henry all alone inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just have...
Now Mayfield lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
It's a gain of 7.